Okay, so being a parent on the autism spectrum is difficult. Here are some tips to help you stay calm when things get a little bit too parenty. All that's coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos all about this kind of stuff. So if you want in on this type of content, remember to hit the subscribe button by clicking that notification bell on YouTube and hit the follow button if you are watching here on Facebook and Instagram. Alright, let's get into it. Oh yeah, and I also do like TikTok, so check me out. Okay guys, what is going on, beautiful people? I have an idea for this video that I was thinking, maybe this would be a really cool video idea to do, because I'm a parent and I'm on the spectrum, and a lot of people I know are parents who are on the spectrum, and then they always have this same thing where they say, how do you control the noise levels, or how do you control the stress? And so staying calm as a parent is the best way to relieve a lot of these kind of issues that I think neurotypical parents can deal with, a bit more easily. I'm not saying being a neurotypical parent is easy. Being a parent is the most difficult and rewarding job in the world. It's crazy bittersweet, right? But having issues related to autism and then parenting on top of that is just a difficult thing to do. So I've kind of listed out 4 things I think are kind of like really useful, the little hacks and tips and tricks that I use, and I think I want to hand them over to you guys because I know that we're all coming of age and we're all parents and we're all like, wanting to do our best for our kids, which is super cool. But if you want to download my free Autism Life Hacks PDF book, you can do it at autismhacks.net, completely free from me to you. Okay guys, let's get into it. So tip number 1 is scheduling chill out time. Now, being a parent, like especially mums, right? Mums, I gotta hand it to you. I salute mums. Mums are the go-to all the time. Like, kids, and there's like a bond between like a mum and the child. So if you're a mum watching this, or you're the dad who's taking on the mum role, I salute you, because it's a tough task. It's a 24/7, like you never get a break, 365 days a year. You have to be that person that your kid is just like, that's my mum, I need to go speak to them about anything. So scheduling time to chill out, like time alone for just you to do something, is super, super good. So, for my partner, when I want to get her to have some her time or me time for her, me and my son will go out for a walk so she gets time. But for me, it's time in the evening when she's doing the bedtime routine with my son, and then I've done my part of the bedtime routine with my son, and she'll sit with him until he falls asleep, and then I will kind of like watch YouTube, or I'll watch like something on my iPad or whatever, or do something that like I've done, which is kind of like me time, and I just chill out with that. And so having that like time that you schedule for yourself, and anyone can hear my dog is taking a drink in the background, that's kind of cool. If anytime you can schedule like that for yourself, the more that you can schedule in like a routine of saying, okay, well, Wednesday's my my chill day, or 1 hour every night I have a little chill time. This is going to bode really well for you and help you stay calm in the times when life gets a little bit bit chaotic and crazy. Okay, so number 2 is green tea. Well, for me it's green tea, but it could be a relaxation item. Like some people may have a dressing gown that they want to put on, or something that maybe a game that they want to play. Now, having something that gives you that instant kind of like, when you have it, you feel quite relaxed and chilled. It could be watching your favorite YouTube show. It could be holding like a stress toy. It could be cuddling a teddy. It could be having a favorite beverage, even a glass of wine if that's what you're into. I'm not a kind of guy like that, but green tea is my thing. So in the evenings I boil a kettle, I have a nice green tea at a great ambient temperature, and it really chills me out. Now, having a chill item helps you and your brain connect with that item. Like, at that moment in time, it's kind of like a reset. That when you hit that, you go, okay, I'm chilling right now. I have this chill item, and this chill item is going to help me reset my mind so that I'm not kind of chaotic and all over the place. I'm very much grounded and I'm stable, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to be calm now. And what this does is it sets off like a pattern of like, there is calm. You can reset yourself, because if you're go all the time, you're never going to get out of that. You're just going to be constantly like go, and you're never going to feel calm. And this will reflect badly on your ability to kind of stay calm when you're in stressful situations with your kid, because kids are quite stressful. That's the idea of being a parent. It's super rewarding because it's so stressful. But having a chill item or a relaxed item that that this is my relaxing item, this will go well for you and it'll pay off dividends, I promise you. Okay, so number 4 is the awesome Brillia for adults. Now, I've mentioned Brillia before, and they've kindly sponsored this video, and it's really cool, actually. This is a homeopathic medication. Now, I'm not sure if you're into homeopathic kind of stuff, but if you are like me, I'm a bit of a hippie, so I always like to try homeopathic stuff. But this is Brillia for adults. Now this thing is a homeopathic, very natural remedy, and I'd call it more of a remedy kind of thing. You don't need a prescription to get this, but I would always consult with your doctor before taking any kind of supplement. Now this thing enhances clarity, improves concentration and attention, and relieves feelings of stress, anxiety, irritability. And now these are all things associated with like ADHD and autism, right? Because I have ADHD and autism. So for me, having Brillia in my routine, taking like 3 to 4 of these a day, which are these little tiny, let me get them out for you. They're these little tiny white, I've started a new pack here, but these little tiny white dots you put on under your tongue, just dissolves really easily. And I always carry this in my back pocket, and I've got this thing with me, or it's in my desk here, and I just like pop one out, boop. What it does is, because there's no nasties in it, there's no kind of harmful chemicals, there's no side effects, you're not gonna like have any you're not going to get addicted to it. It's nothing like that. There's no harmful side effects or anything like that. It does take a little while to get into it. I think about 3 to 4 weeks, and it was really effective. But I think it's really, really good. I took this for about 2 or 3 weeks before seeing any major improvements. So bear that in mind when you're taking Brillia. There is a money back guarantee as well. So if you take it after a month and you're not satisfied, at least you can get your money back. This is pretty cool. It's also for adults and children. So this one's for adults, but there is one for children. So depending on your age, that's which one you want. Now, if you want a discount on some of this to try for yourself, check it out. Link in the description below, and the discount code is on the screen here as well. I would highly recommend checking out if it's something you're into. If you're into kind of more homeopathic remedies and stuff like that, I'd highly check it out, because like, why not? But I swear by Brillia. I think it's cool. Take it every day. Really like it. Awesome. Okay guys, so number 4 is noise cancelling headphones. Now I have loads of different types. Some of my favorite types are the Bose 35s, but they're quite big and bulky. But I also use my iPod headphones. Now these are the AirPod Pros. I'm so old saying iPod. These are AirPod Pros. Now these AirPod Pros are really small, really discreet, they fit in your ears. Now these have a noise cancelling like a button on them, so you turn the noise cancelling on and it kind of sucks all the noise away. Now the reason this is so good is because kids can be noisy and restless and very screamy and shouty if they have issues, because especially little kids, they don't know how to communicate with the world properly or effectively, and they're still learning how to regulate their emotions. And if you're a person on the autism spectrum and you have ADHD as well, then regulating your emotions is difficult for you too. So how do you deal with it? Well, I get super sensory triggered by noises. So I pop in these headphones, put on noise cancelling, makes me a bit more chilled out, makes me stay a bit more calm when I'm around that noise, because the noise is so triggering. But when I put the noise cancelling on, then I can still hear my son, if he's screaming or needs my attention, whatever. But it's low. It's lowered that kind of impact. So I'm not just like, noise. I'm more like, okay, I get it. He needs my help, but it helps me level out. That's the best way, best description for it, which I think is really, really useful. Now, all of these techniques together will give you a head start and a more productive way to stay calm. I'm not saying this is going to cure everything. Okay, we're all going to still have days of craziness and just overwhelmingness, but in terms of staying calm, the majority of the time, these type of tips, these are going to help. So, do you have any to add to this? Would you like me to read them out in my next video? Pop me a comment down below. Give this video a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.